class. Today I will be touching on something that is so important to me, and that is cheerleading. The biggest part I want to talk about is the intensity of cheerleading. A lot of people don't really see cheerleading as a sport or even an activity at all. They just see it as a hobby. And I wanted to give my view and a lot of articles and sources that help me help you just to learn about cheerleading a little more. I've been doing cheer for about 10 years, and I am the captain of my cheer team. So this topic means so much to me. Cheer has not only gave me an outlet to do what I want, but also to express myself in so many ways. It has helped me learn new people, be able to be outspoken, talk, and just trust one another and have confidence in other people. Being on a cheer team, or being on a team in general, as everybody knows, you have to have trust with one another. I came from being a dancer, so I kind of leaned on myself for a lot of the time. But seeing cheerleaders, I always was like, oh my God, that was amazing. The love and passion and the courage they have and the bond, you can feel it. And I've always wanted to do that. So when I was really little, I just continuously tried to become a cheerleader, and here I am. I love it, and I take it with me wherever I go. 3.8 injuries is what cheerleaders will experience throughout their career. Cheerleading is one of the highest incidents of fatal injuries and accidents, according to Gensinger Jump, Stunt, and Tumbling. In society, people think it's not that big of a deal. Competition is very mentally, emotionally, and physically draining, which makes it so challenging. The world doesn't see what cheerleaders have to go through, the pain, the struggles, the having to juggle every other thing, and also go to cheer practice and perform a 2.5 minute routine of complete, utter pain. It's just all dancing and life. But it has touched so many people, females and males, all around the world. Cheer has a lot of components, and a lot of that is dance. Dance is not really close to cheerleading, but it has somewhat of the same, thoughts, I guess I would say. It has brought so many people out of their shell and has trusted so many people. Even though dance and cheer are not the same, it becomes an environment where you can depend on each other. In the article, The Palace of Cheer and the Wild Deception of Cheerleading by Gia Talatino, this talks about how cheerleading builds confidence in each other, and it just automatically helps you perform better. When everybody's on the same page mentally and gives their 110% in whatever they're doing, everything's going to go well. The next important part, or pretty big important part of cheerleading, is stunting. Stunting is what makes everything stand out and is very entertaining. A lot of people look for that, especially when there's something that's not really seen as a sport. You want something to catch your attention. Everyone has a role to play, and if everyone plays their role, everything will go perfect. A lot of other sports, you have to not only be physically but emotionally dedicated, because how many lives are at risk in stunting. Stunting, people are being thrown in the air, people are under the stunt who can get hurt, everything. There are key important names. There are the flyer, who is the person getting flipped and everything in the air. There are the two bases mainly. There's a main and there's a side base. And then lastly, there's the back spot. And the back spot is the person who controls the stunt, sees everything in the stunt. And in stunt groups, there's usually 4, sometimes maybe even 3 people in a stunt group. To build trust within your stunt group with 4 other girls is very, very hard. But the love and courage that coaches and peers bring to cheerleading is amazing. Now, a lot of people get injured, but the intensity is not just physical. The intensity is emotional and mentally. And the struggles of your mental and the struggles of everybody else's around you. And you also have to juggle everybody else's personality and all of that. Cheerleading is so looked down, and I just love it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I hope that you guys can take courage in a lot of that stuff with you as well. Thank you so much for listening.